Hello, everyone. Excuse my voice. Sinuses are acting up. Also, excuse my filming. This is the carport out here, and the wind chimes are going crazy today. This is where I work most of the time on projects and things, so it's a little discombobulated. There's cords laying everywhere and tools laying everywhere, but I wanted to do a quick short. I wanted to update a few things. We attended the resource fair that First Baptist Church of Clinton sponsored this past Sunday. It was great. The gym was packed. If it gets any bigger, I don't know what they're going to do with everybody. There was over 100, I want to say, I don't remember for sure. I want to say 113 people, agencies set up in the gym, and 18 or 19 of those were new, including us. Um, Great crowd. They fed us lunch. A great facility. I tried to film some of it, but it was so packed I couldn't get a good angle of the crowd. I wanted to go upstairs. They have a second level where they have some classrooms, but I'd never been up there, and I didn't even know if they'd let me up there. So I didn't get to go up there. And every time I did get to film, they were giving out door prizes, and it seemed like me and the announcer were on the same schedule. And so I gave up. So anyway, it was a great event, and we hope to be in there next year. These are some of the items in the event, or that we took to the event. Um, they're pretty self-explanatory. In the black bag is the new packets that we're doing, since we have got smaller resource guides together. We can do smaller packets. They're a little easier to mail. Um, Inside that packet is, of course, the resource guide, um, the notepad that we made with the bolder lines. There's 10 pages to a pack, and they just got the bolder lines, wider lines, so they're easier to write on. The pocket magnifiers, they're just a clear pocket magnifier, so I made the little sleeves to put them in. The signature guides, and I'll show you one of those in a minute. And then, of course, our new version of the resource guide. We were sending out 9 by 12 envelopes with full page lists of resources and things, and so we consolidated it down to a more handy, manageable size for people as they were walking through the resource fair to be able to handle. So they've turned out pretty good, and I'll show you. I'll flip through one of those there in a second and give you an idea of kind of what's in them. But like I say, the resource fair was great. Uh, Great turnout. Had a constant flow of people coming through. There was everything there as far as agencies from Second Harvest Food Bank was there of Anderson County to some drug rehab agencies to, the Office on Aging was there. I mean, it was never ending. There were so many good agencies there for people that need assistance, that you really don't know where to turn. And I was so happy to be a part of that. And I was proud of the crowd and proud of First Baptist and the effort that they put in. And they had a whole big kids zone outside. They had bounce houses and I don't know what all outside. And so they really put forth the effort and really came through. And this was their 7th annual, I believe. So we hope to be in it again next year, and we hope to be able to help support them in anything else like this that they do. Like I said, we came up with these note cards. LS&S sells a version of this in different sizes, but they're glued at the top where you can rip them off. I had no ability to put the glue, so I stapled them, and I put 10 sheets together, and we're just giving those away. I thought they were a lot. I use a lot of spiral notebooks, and I can't see the lines. I just write all over them. And this helps with, little notes and stuff everybody needs to take. Pocket magnifier is pretty much, self-explanatory. It's just a little magnifier. And they're clear, and they came in a clear plastic sleeve, and I thought, well, we need to, put it in something so people can see it. So I made those sleeves for that. A signature guide. Now I'm doing this while holding the camera, so bear with me. A signature guide. LS&S sells these too. And what you do is it's made to go in your wallet. It's like a credit card, and you can lay it down on a line. If you have to sign something, you line it up and then you sign in the hole, and that way you stay straight. We were going to order some of these from LS&S, and they were on back order. So I got the idea that maybe we could cut them out with the Cricut if we had the material. So a friend of mine, Rebecca Loy, she has a Cricut and does some stuff for me from time to time, and she ordered the material. Now this material is not quite as rigid of a plastic as what you get from LS&S, but it works, and she was able to cut me some out for this event, and I still have some left, and I'll have her cut me some more as I need them. But they also make them for like checks. If you have trouble seeing your checks, writing checks for bills or whatever, they make them to where you can. It's like a folder, and your check goes up in it, and then it's lined up in most cases to where the lines are on your check, and it keeps you straight. They also make them for letters. I'm trying to find where it's at. Where you can lay it down over an envelope, and it's got up in the corner, it's got the slots for the return address, and then it's got the slots cut out for your mailing address. And so those are pretty cool. So I don't have any of those, but she thinks that if we have trouble getting those, that she could cut some of those out too. So she's very talented, and she's been a big help, huge help in some of this. So we were able to get our hands on some of these, and we gave some of these out, and people really appreciated them. Now, the resource guide, like I said, we were giving out full pages, 8.5 by 11 pages of different things. And so what we did was we consolidated it down to a half sheet of paper, and we got everything in there. There's a copy in there of our flyer for our meetings and stuff. And then there's all kinds of resources listed in here. There's YouTube channels. There's Sarah's page from the State of Tennessee Independent Living Division. Hadley, Leader Dog. There's all kinds, everything. It ends up being like 24 or 25 sheets of paper when they're cut in half. And then there's helpful hints in there. There's a list of resources where you can get things like Amazon, and I don't have it opened up. There's useful apps, rideshare programs in our area here, different things. So it's just chock full. And then there's a few other, as I'm coming across new websites and things, I am adding to it all along and reprinting. We gave away quite a few of these at the resource fair, so I'm going to start printing some more this week, just to have some. And these are what we gave out and bagged up for people. Of course, we had candy out on the table, and we had LS&S catalogs and items like that. And then we also had a few of the full page resources that we had prior, in case somebody wanted, because they have QR codes on them and things like that. But I'm going to post a video here in a second of our meeting from Monday. We had Dr. Speckner from the Eye Center of Oak Ridge, and he did a great job at our regular meeting on this past Monday. So I'll be posting that next. And he did a great job, had some great questions at the end, and hopefully I can post it to where if you have any comments or anything like that, you can message the channel. But like I say, I just wanted to put a short video up. I did get my sign made from my last video. I have not taken pictures of it yet. Some other members of the group actually had a banner made for the event and for us to have to use whenever needed. And of course my sign looks okay, but the banner looked better, so we just decided to use it instead. I did get some photos of a photo of the banner, and I did get a photo of our table. I will try to post those to the channel. I don't know that I know how to do that, but I'm going to try. But they'll be posted on my Facebook page at some point, hopefully today. Just giving a thumbs up to the church for their efforts and all the people that attended. So like I say, look for the next video of Dr. Spechner's lecture. And then if anybody's interested in any of these packets, message the channel or look for our Facebook page, which was, I think it's a Low Vision Resource Group. You can start searching that. It may say of Oak Ridge, I don't know. Or my personal Facebook channel is Freda, F-R-E-D-A, Raby, R-A-B-Y, Hackney, H-A-C-K-N-E-Y. I post on there also, and I usually post the links to these videos on there too. So you can get in touch with us all those ways, and you can also get in touch with us on the YouTube channel. Hopefully, if I post it correctly. I'm still new. I'm still playing with it. So, like I say, I'll try to, video more things. I get in a hurry when I'm making stuff and I'm doing stuff. And like when I said I found my tripod, but I was already halfway done with the sign when I realized I hadn't set my tripod up and filmed anything about making the sign. The sign turned out good, but the banner looked better, looked more professional, and that's what I was going for. So we still have the sign, and then the other members of the group that made the banner, they have the banner for things like this. So I think we're doing good. We had, at our meeting on Monday, we actually had over 40 people come to hear Dr. Spechner speak, and that was a really good crowd. Our crowds are getting bigger every month, and I'm so blessed and pleased with that, or the words getting out. And so, like I say, if you are suffering with any kind of disability, not just vision loss, I have a list of resources from the resource fair that, I can try to point you maybe in the right direction if you're needing some kind of assistance or you're just don't know where to turn. I can try to point you in the right direction because I just feel like nobody needs to be suffering through things alone, and that's what this resource fair was about. Okay, so the next video popping up is going to be Dr. Spechner lecture from our regular meeting on Monday, and then next month we're going to have Pam Watts Harris. She's a lady out near Memphis, and she's written a book. It's available on Amazon, either in paperback or Kindle. The name of the book is called Learning to Live with Low Vision. And she gives lectures all over, and she is very helpful, has very helpful ideas, and she's going to be our guest at our September meeting via Zoom. So I'll be sure and be filming that too. So anything else pops up in the meantime, I'll put it on here. But if you have any questions or comments or want one of these packets or need a signature guide or just want to talk, you just need to talk, just need to vent, just give me a call or message the page. I'll give you my phone number. I don't mind. And we'll get in touch with you. Okay? Hope everybody's doing good. Try to stay cool. Hopefully we're winding down on this hot summer. And cool weather's going to start maybe creeping in. So hopefully it don't get too cold on us this year. Okay? So be looking for the next video. And I hope y'all take care. Thanks.